Bro, Warwick, how you doing today? Hold on a second. I gotta close one of these windows. My FPS is dying over here. Friday, hope everything's good. Yeah, chilling. Same, man. Just running some zombies. I unlocked the prestige attachment for this gun, so now I wanna. When you unlock the prestige attachment, you gotta re-level it up. It goes back to 0, basically. So that's basically what we're doing. It's an SMG, and it has this like movement attachment. It's good for strafing. I do play endgame. Matter of fact, I was playing endgame last week because I was doing something else over there. Yeah, I play endgame all the time. It's just I don't stream it, but believe me, I play zombies all the time. I play endgame all the time. Matter of fact, I think I have a weapon that I have to get the endgame camo on, so I might end up doing endgame today. I got like 1 or 2 guns that they're DLC guns, and I like to have my camo on all the weapons. So, and I know for a fact I have like 1 or 2 weapons that I don't have the endgame camo. I like endgame. I like the concept of an open world Call of Duty mode. Just like in MW3, I like the concept of the Modern Warfare Zombies. I like that it was a big map of zombies. It wasn't just this doing little rounds and stuff. Like, so you could do missions, and you know, you could infiltrate like headquarters, so you're fighting zombies and like the real AI. I actually enjoyed that. Where's my token at? I got 18 minutes on this token. Usually by round 25, they cap your XP, so I usually have to just start over. It's the fastest way to rank up weapons in zombies. Yeah, the open world zombies, MWZ, it was perfect. I genuinely loved it. It was such a different twist on zombies. And I don't know that MW4 is gonna have. I don't think MW4 is gonna have zombies. I know IW never does zombies, so we're gonna have DMZ over there. It's not exactly the same, but you know, it's open world, it's missions. There's a little bit of an upside to it. Level 37 right there. Zombies are getting aggressive. Yeah, they had to make endgame free, but then that's the problem now. Speaking of free, DMZ in MW4 is not free. DMZ is going to be part of the paid multiplayer experience, whereas last time DMZ was free. Now it's not free anymore. Now you got to buy the game to play DMZ. But I kind of understand IW because When they made MW 2022, IW in an interview, they made this like discreet statement where they said they were trying to get out of Warzone and they're looking into extraction shooters. So that's why Infinity Ward has been pushing DMZ so much, because I think they want to get away from Warzone, the monotony of Warzone, the repetitiveness, and get into an a well-made extraction shooter with missions and crafting and things like that that'll keep people busy. Yeah, I know a lot of people are. I get it. The COD fatigue, the COD burn, I get it. A lot of people are feeling that way. I'm I personally I'm hoping they expand on DMZ. I'll be honest with you. I would almost rather have multiplayer, zombies, DMZ, and then like the little resurgence maps. Like even if they get rid of Warzone, I'd rather just have like resurgence maps, like three resurgence maps that are on rotation, and then DMZ would be like the big map experience with constant missions. Like I almost feel like that's where COD needs to be now. Warzone is kind of played out. You keep resurgence, whatever. People drop in and die 100 times and come back in. But I feel like a good COD extraction shooter that gets supported year over year, I think that would be good. At least I would look forward to that personally. I just feel like it's time for COD to change up. They gave Warzone a try for 6 years, and it was fun for like 2 out of those 3 years, 2 out of those 6 years. But now it's kind of yeah, like if they separate DMZ and then it's like, okay, like I said, no more investing time into Warzone, right? All the big map investment will be DMZ. And then they just keep dropping big maps for DMZ. But that's its own standalone game. And they could almost do like Art Raiders and be like, okay, DMZ is $30. So if you don't even want to buy Call of Duty, you don't have to. You just buy DMZ. You know what I mean? Like I would agree to that. $30 for DMZ and you don't have to buy the yearly Call of Duty. I'll take that deal. And like I said, if it's supported, updates, weapons specific for DMZ, the crafting is good, the AI is good, I think it's good. I feel like that's what it is at this point. In a way, that's almost why they're bundling DMZ with multiplayer as a paid experience now, because they're basically like, oh, multiplayer is struggling, and we want people to buy DMZ, but we need the sales for multiplayer, so bundle them together. Now, if you want to play DMZ, you gotta buy the multiplayer. Like that's basically what it's coming to. Especially coming off of this game, like BO6, BO7, they lost a lot of money. I think BO6 lost like 300 million, and BO7 lost a little over 500 million. People just didn't like these games, and I don't blame them. I don't care for BO6 or BO7. I like zombies. I like Endgame, and I play Warzone and Resurgence. When the other guys get on, but I'm not a Treyarch fan. I like Treyarch for zombies. I've never liked the multiplayer experience with Treyarch. There's a lot of Treyarch games I tried in the past and then just skipped them because I was just like, not for me. Do I have everything unlocked now? Almost everything. At level 36. I have the 50 rounds. So that's good. I have most of the grips. This is the prestige attachment. This is the only one I care about. So that's permanently unlocked. FMJ. I need FMJ for Warzone. Level 38. Damn, I gotta get 9 more levels. Yeah, FMJ. I gotta get 9 more levels. Do I keep going with this one? Do I start leveling up AN90? Yeah, I've been saying it for years. Warzone should have been its own game. Break it up. Um, break up Warzone. Stop tying it to the yearly multiplayer release. Let Warzone get its own update as the game goes on, as the years go on. Like you said, similar to Apex. And then multiplayer is the other experience. Like Call of Duty could be making so much. Like it's crazy because they make billions every year. They probably make guaranteed 2 to 3 billion every year without any effort. But they really could be making like 4 billion, 5 billion if they separated the experiences. Because a lot of like you just mentioned earlier, a lot of people don't buy the multiplayer just because they're like, I don't want to have to be forced to buy the multiplayer when I only want to play Warzone, but then like I gotta rank up all the guns. You know what I'm saying? Or like zombies. Somebody's like, hey, I just want to play zombies, but zombies isn't free, so they have to buy the multiplayer. And now with DMZ, it's happening again. It's like, oh, I just want to play the extraction shooter. Oh, but it's not free anymore, so now I have to buy multiplayer to play the extraction shooter. So you're forcing people's hands, and some people will buy it, but other people won't. Other people will stick to their guns, and they'll be like, yo, I'm not paying $70 just to play DMZ. I'm not paying $70 just to play zombies. But imagine if you separated those experiences. Well, now you have the multiplayer people who are like, oh yeah, I want multiplayer, $70. And now you have the DMZ people or the zombies people who are like, oh, I only got paid 30? Yeah, I'll pay 30 for zombies. I'll pay 30 for DMZ if I don't have to touch multiplayer. And now you don't lose those customers. It's like they leave a lot on the table out of basically arrogance, because it's like you guys don't you guys you guys don't have to try to always force people's hands that way. You could just separate the experiences. That's it's weird to me. But then again, I don't know who's making the decisions over there. Call of Duty, you see it with this game. They went from BO6 to BO7 and like everyone hated it. Like nobody wanted wall jumping and grapples and omni movement. Like now everybody's like, yo, we don't like omni movement anymore. We don't like grapples. And I'm just like, yeah, because it was a gimmick. It's one of those things that it sounded good on paper, but if you would have tested it in like, you know, a private test with enough variety of players, not just content creators and not just streamers, I think overall more people would have been like, nah, you know what? I don't really like omni movement. All right, let's see. Is my token still? I got 7 minutes on this token. The one upside to this game is I think this is gonna be the last time we're gonna see a Black Ops game, because these two Black Ops games failed miserably. And I think Activision sees it. I think Treyarch definitely. At least I hope they got the message. At least they finally understand. Like, yo, the COD community is burnt on Black Ops games. Like, we're done with this. We're done with all this wannabe futuristic stuff. We're done with all this fake wall bouncing and jetpacks and grapples. Like, we're done. We're done. We don't want to see this anymore. I've been done with advanced movement. I hated, listen, I hated advanced movement going way back to like Advanced Warfare, BO3, BO4, Infinite Warfare. I hated advanced movement way back then. That's why when they said they were gonna come back with like wall jumping and stuff here, I'm like, this isn't gonna work. Modern players don't want this. The only people who want this are like the little TikTok kids who have a 3-second attention span. The average consumer, they don't want all this nonsense. And the funny thing is, every time COD dropped an advanced movement game in the past, Call of Duty always sells well up front. Everybody knows that. But what happens after the first month? All the players drop off. And that's exactly what happened with BO6, and that's exactly what happened with BO7. After that initial month, players dropped off. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants all this wall jumping stuff. I just think, yes and no, but I just feel like you just gotta you just gotta ground your game and go with it. Because if you think about it, you mentioned Apex earlier, and it's like, Apex really hasn't changed. Apex is the same game. Like, they introduced new maps, they introduced new legends, and they eventually changed the meta. Call of Duty, the Call of Duty formula is simple too. It's like, the Call of Duty formula would basically be new guns every year, obviously, and then every season you get the DLC guns and new maps. And I'm telling you, Call of Duty players, as long as you're giving them new maps, something new to look at and new weapons to use, and you're constantly changing the meta, so we're not using the same SMG for 6 months, Call of Duty players would just play, like, they will play Warzone forever. They'll play Reaper forever. Yeah, exactly. Wall jumping in this game don't even work right. Half the time, I'm trying to get in the window, and it's bouncing me off the window. It's like, the whole experience is weird. Like, they didn't even do wall jumping right. But I'm telling you, COD players, give them a new map every season. That's it. Which is what Apex does, what Fortnite does. Just give us a new map. 2 to 3 DLC weapons every half season, every season reloaded. Make those the meta. Keep changing it up. And I promise you, Call of Duty players would never ask for anything else. They'll never ask for wall jumping or wingsuits. They'll never ask for any of that. This is like the 2K of shooters, right? Like, you know, Madden is the same every year. NBA 2K is the same every year. Call of Duty could be the same every year, just like Apex. Just change the guns, change the maps, change the characters, and you just keep it moving. And people will be satisfied. But Call of Duty is always trying to reinvent the wheel, right? They're trying to reinvent what made Call of Duty Call of Duty. You know, we'll go back to grapples, and we'll go back to wingsuits, and we'll go back to jetpacks, this and that. This thing we did 10 years ago, this thing we did 12 years ago, and it's just like, guys, just make an arcade milsim. Just give people guns and let them run around new maps. That's the formula. Like, Madden never changes. You're playing football. That's it. You update the roster. You do a career mode. That's it. Madden doesn't change. Call of Duty keeps trying to, like I said, they keep trying to reinvent themselves. A lot of people try to COD, man. You're not the only one. Like I said, I'm tired of COD in the sense that I'm tired of gimmicky stuff. I don't want gimmicky stuff. I just Just give me new guns and give me new maps. That's all I want. I was a big Madden head. I was one of those people. I would buy Madden every single year, and I knew it was the same game, but in my mind it was like, okay, I've updated rosters, and updated this, updated that, graphics are better. I knew it was the same game, but I bought it every year. Same thing with 2K, same basketball game. Updated rosters, updated graphics, all that good stuff, right? Call of Duty for a while was that, and it was successful. Remember, Modern Warfare, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Infinite Warfare. It was just like grounded. But then they started with we're going to the future, and now we're going to World War II, and now we're going back to the future, and now we're going to World War I, and it's just like, it's like, stop changing the formula. You guys have the recipe, and the recipe calls for the same ingredients. The only thing you need to change every time you bake that cake, what kind of topping you want to put on it this time. Last time you did strawberries. What are we going to do this time? Cherries? Okay, let's try cherries. All right, cherries didn't work. What are we going to try next? Raspberries. Keep baking that same cake. Keep baking that same cake. And trust me, because people want cake. I was saying this to AP, and then I was like, you look at Fortnite. Fortnite literally uses the same exact Battle Royale map. The only thing Fortnite does, they change the POIs. Fortnite is baking the same cake every year, but they change the POIs, and they bring weapons in, and they take weapons out. But Fortnite doesn't change. Fortnite is the same game. It's the same map. It's the same size map. And they occasionally try some stuff. Oh, we're gonna try grapples. Okay, it didn't work this season. Okay, we took it out this season. And that's what I love about Fortnite, that they don't wait a year, because there isn't like, they don't have yearly Fortnite games. It's seasonal, every season. So if they see that something isn't popular this season, they vault it right away. Call of Duty doesn't do that. If right now, let's say if the community completely hated grapples, Call of Duty wouldn't take grapples out. They'd be like, no, grapples are part of this game, so you just gotta deal with it for the whole year. And that's the stubbornness that kills COD. Because other games, because even Apex does this. Apex will vault, one of their legends or a weapon until they fix it or balance it. Fortnite will take a gun out if it's too overpowered. Or they'll take an ability out if it's too overpowered. But Call of Duty is like, nope, it's part of this game. You just gotta deal with it to the next game. We're not taking it out. Yeah, Call of Duty was a campaign. Exactly. It started with Medal of Honor. That's exactly it. And then they just kept expanding, and then eventually they were like, oh, how can we create a multiplayer experience if it's a sandbox? But yeah, that's exactly what it was. Call of Duty was just a campaign. It was World War I, if I'm not mistaken. And like I said, the Call of Duty formula worked fine in the beginning. It worked perfectly fine in the beginning, but then again, they went from baking a cake to like, all right, now we're going to try to make a pie. Now we're going to try to make a muffin. Now we're going to try to make a half cake, half pie creation. And it's just like, what are you guys doing? Like... And that's why COD has been on this up and down spiral, and more in the recent years, more down than up. It's the constant trying to reinvent. It's just like, bro, you guys have such a simple formula. It's right in your hand. You created it. It's like, you guys created the formula. Why do you guys keep changing it? And all the other games on the market are basically showing them like, yeah, look, we don't really change anything. What up, Block? Waste of sniper talent. I gotta rank this up. I'm ranking up this gun lock. Not a waste. And we're talking. We're talking about why video games suck. Why Call of Duty sucks specifically. Oh, and I lowered my sense. I'm trying to play on lower sense. I feel like I have more control on this lower sense that I'm doing. I was playing, I'm at 1600 DPI and I was at 3.5. I'm down to 2.6, so I lowered it a lot. So from 3.5, I'm down to 2.6. So it's forcing me to be less of a wrist player, and I'm using a little more forearm to turn. But I like it because it's giving me more control. Because this game just moves so fast. Like, I need more control in this game. You know, for MW4 or something, I might speed it back up. But with all the sliding that happens in this game, you would think I would need to go faster, but no, it's actually the other way. I need more control for this game. Yeah, and it definitely, COD sense is definitely different than BF6. But for this game, I definitely need more control. I've been trying it, it's been okay, but like I'm losing a lot of gunfights that I know I could win. Or, you know, I'm putting shots on people and like the one bullet I miss makes the difference of me winning or losing that gunfight. And it's a control issue. It's a control issue. I need that accuracy. Yeah, slower is faster. Cause like, listen, I've been playing zombies all day, by the way, even though I just went live. But I noticed all day today, like my accuracy is feeling so much better on the slower sense. Like, instead of being a risk player, because what happens is when you, with fast sense in this game, it's too much risk action, and then when you're ADS and somebody's like strafing or going back and forth, your mouse is moving a lot more than you want it to, because, you know, the high sense, obviously, makes sense, right? Higher sense, move faster, and that's what's losing me the gunfight, versus if I have to focus on more of my forearm to track somebody in this game, it's just feeling better. Which video that you sent me, Lost? You sent me a video and it was just an ad for something. So I didn't know if you sent that on purpose, by accident, but I'm like Locke is sending me text ads, and I gotta get an ad blocker for my text messages because of Locke. And you see, like, I feel like when I flick to someone now, I have way more control in this game. Because it's not like I'm not just relying on my wrist. No, the video didn't work, but I did see it. I did see it on YouTube, Lock. I saw somebody else posted about it. And, so they're fixing recoil, they're adjusting sniping. Now you have to account for bullet drop more, but it's gonna reward you more in a different way, and the sweet spot got adjusted too. But they said that too many people were getting easy kills because of the sweet spot mechanic that the BF6, and it was just too, it was too easy, basically. Yeah, and the limb damage, that was the other thing too. I think it needed it. The game needed that badly. Because the limb multipliers in BF6 were completely out of control. In a bad way. Like, it was not helping the game. Oh, it glitched out. I like the changes, and they come on the 30th, right? That's what, next week? What day is the 30th? They released a patch note today, because I follow one of the developers, one of the Battlefield developers, and he tweeted the full patch notes are out, everything they're changing. Tuesday, yeah. I'm curious to see it because this is probably the first time I will say the changes actually make sense. And the worst part is, it's like the changes make sense, but these are changes that, if we're being honest, these should have been in a game. Like, this is how the game should have released, right? Like, it's pretty standard stuff. Like, I feel like Battlefield was just doing too much between bloom and random recoil deviation. It's like, you don't need both. You know what I'm saying? Like, your game already has bloom. Like, why would you do both? Equipment damage. I definitely want to see the changes in Battlefield. Because, listen, when Battlefield first released, Season 1, that game felt really, really good. Like, as a mouse player, I'm telling you, the game felt good. And Legacy, who's a controller player, said the same thing. The game felt really good, Season 1. And then, I think, Season 2, whatever updates they did, it did not feel right anymore. Something felt off to me. Legacy said the same thing. There was like this weird jankiness. The character models, like they felt heavy. I don't even know how we would explain that. If BF6 feels good after this update, I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to try it. Because like I said, I've been trying it every season, and it just hasn't been feeling good. So then it's like, okay, it doesn't feel good, and then I don't play it. But you remember season 1, we were all playing Red Sec. We were playing Red Sec like every day. I was on multiplayer every day. I unlocked every weapon. I ranked them up. I was playing a lot of Battlefield that I wasn't streaming. It's like I was telling Warriors. I play a ton of zombies and in-game that I don't stream. I play off stream by myself. I was doing the same thing with Battlefield. I ranked up all my weapons in multiplayer. I unlocked all the weapons. I have everything unlocked. Absolutely everything. But then once the game was feeling bad, it was like, yeah, I just didn't care for it anymore. But I'm telling you, if Battlefield feels good again, I'll give it a shot. I don't like to never say never as long as things are being fixed. Lock be working all the hours. All the hours available. They give them all to Lock. And he takes it too. You gotta put them kids through college. You got one that just graduated. I'm telling you. I'm not looking forward to the day, man. My son starts high school in September. And I know these next 4 years are gonna go by fast. Like, I'm already hurt. I know them tuition bills killing lots. I'll be working 32 hours a day. I'll be having 40 hours by Monday afternoon. And it's the beginning of the week. I don't even know how he does it. That's the only thing, Locke. If I were to go back to Battlefield, like, we wouldn't even be able to play ranked, because I'm like super rookie. But if Battlefield feels good, I will put a team together and I'll rank up. I will absolutely put a team together and rank up. Listen, as long as the game feels good, that's my make or break for me. How does the game feel? Oh, it's just purple. I have purple already. It's the same thing in COD. We run into Aries all the time, and we slam them. You know, we get slammed sometimes. We slam them sometimes. Listen, a lot of rank, with the exception of like the really skilled players, I'm not gonna discredit anybody, but a lot of even high ranked players, it's just time players. They just play a lot longer than everybody else. Because remember, it's like in Call of Duty, SR is just, okay, how much time can you put into the game? I can't put 10 hours into Call of Duty 7 days a week. So it's harder for me to rank up than all these other Call of Duty players that only play COD for a living. You know, like I have to manage my time wisely for me to rank up in COD. And the same thing happens in Battlefield. It's just a bunch of people who want to rank up, and they're putting in 10 hours a day. But like, I can't put 10 hours a day into Battlefield. The VX Compact. Which one is the VX Compact? Is that a sniper? Chilling. I should be buying perks. Although clearly I don't need them because I'm surviving without them. But hey, let's buy them. Why not? I said this was gonna be fun. This is where you usually have to stop because they cap your XP. Mangler, cannon, scorcher. Alright. So I need to gather everyone up in the middle. Everybody gather up in the middle. More zombies. The assault rifle, okay. Yeah, listen, I hate all these names. You know, I like standard weapon names. That's one thing I hate about video games, when they start using alternate naming. Like, give me the standard name. Give me the M4. Give me the M13. Give me the MP5. Give me names I can recognize. You know, give me the Scar, give me the Growl. Give me names I can recognize. I hate that about video games. No, Battlefield's not bad. Call of Duty has gotten bad with that. Battlefield gun names are pretty decent. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, who has 10 or more hours? The sweats. The sweats have 10 or more hours, and it's just like, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not, like, I can't. Listen, I've had days, I've had full weekends where I literally have nothing to do around the house. House is clean, yard work is done, kids are playing, wife's doing her own thing. And I will sit here all day long, and I still wouldn't be able to be like, yo, I'm gonna play ranked for 10 hours on COD. Like, because COD is out of control with the cheaters and all that. And yeah, no. 10 hours of COD ranked is a living nightmare. Yeah, it's a licensing thing. Because I know, I think Infinity Ward talked about it a few years ago. It's a licensing thing, and like they want more and more money, you know, every year that goes by to license them. So that's why they be changing. That's why the MP5 is not the MP5 anymore per se, even though they do use variations of the gun, but still. But yeah, Call of Duty ranked is like it's just too many cheaters in Call of Duty. So that alone prevents me from ever putting in 10 hours into Call of Duty. I think I have everything unlocked now. I'm missing that laser, but that's not a laser I would use. Yeah, I have everything I need. All right, so we could stop with this gun. I need to go rank up the AN94, which the AN94 released yesterday, and it's not even meta. So this is what I mean by, like, they released this weapon, and it's not even meta. Like, what are we doing? Why is this weapon not the meta weapon? It's your brand new weapon. It should be the meta in the game. You should make everybody want to be using this weapon right now. Shoots well. Sounds good. But it sucks in Warzone. Unfortunately. The best overall gun in 2019 ended up being the. It was really between two guns. It was the Kilo. Well, in the end, it was between the Kilo, the Growl, and what was that other AR that was really good? It kind of shot slow like this. Just funny because the AN94 was in that game, but it kind of sucked. But yeah, I think the Kilo ended up being the best overall meta. But MW19 though was more balanced. Like you could still use anything, even if you weren't using, let's say, the Kilo. You could literally use the M13 and fry people. You could use the M4 and fry people. Ever since 2019, you can't do that. If you're not using the meta, you're dead. You would literally have to be shooting someone behind their back in any of these games if you're using a non-meta gun. I don't touch my router personally. I know people have always had this debate about open NAT type versus closed NAT type, but I've never touched my router. Yeah, man, and that's why 2019. I still say 2019 was the best version of COD we've had in the last 6 years, last 7 years. 2019 was still the most balanced game because you could, on that game, let's say when the meta was the M4 and the MP5. That was supposedly the meta, right? M4, MP5, but you could still use the MP7. You could still use the M13. You could still use the Odin. You know, you could still use all these other weapons that were not considered metas. Because the meta in 2019 wasn't like OP. It wasn't like, oh my god, it's melting. It was just like, okay, this gun might kill you in like one less shot. So it really came down to who was missing and not missing that one extra shot, right? And so that made it the meta. Hey, if you get an M4 and you hit all your shots, you're gonna win every gunfight. But the average player isn't hitting every shot, which means, all right, I'm gonna grab the M13 because the M13 shoots faster and shoots straighter. It has less recoil. So I could fight against somebody with an M4. Same thing with the MP5. MP5 was the best SMG. But again, because it killed in like 2 less shots. But I could use the MP7, which shot faster and had a bigger clip. It had a 60 clip. And as long as I'm hitting my shots with my MP7, then your meta MP5 didn't matter. So the game was really balanced that way. But out here, if you don't have the meta, it don't matter if you hitting your shots. You're dead. Everything is too overpowered out here. And that has completely ruined the experience. Can I do the new map? No, because that's the standard. I can't. I could play this again, even though I already did it. No, I can't. I already did it. I got first place in this, by the way. Yeah, it's wild. Like, Call of Duty, I'm telling you, when the first Warzone dropped, the first Resurgence dropped, I'm telling you, they had the formula. It's like, here's how we gonna bake this cake. Here's gonna be the frosting. Here's what's gonna be in the middle. Perfect, right? They had the perfect cake, and ever since then, they trying to turn the cake into a pie. They trying to make it half cake, half pie. Cheesecake on top, pie at the bottom. You know, they keep trying to reinvent it, and it's just like, you guys are a cake shop. You sell cake. You guys don't sell pies. You guys don't sell muffins. You guys don't sell cookies. You don't sell anything else. You sell cakes. So keep making cakes. You know, because that, again, like we said earlier, that's what everybody does. Fortnite, they make a certain kind of cake. Apex, they make a certain kind of cake. PUBG, they make a certain kind of cake. Call of Duty is like, we want to bake everything, and it's just like, but you guys don't have. You guys don't have the chefs for that. You don't have the cooks for that. You don't know how to bake everything. You only know how to you only know how to make your Call of Duty cake. And every time they have tried to reinvent their bakery, it fails every single time. Cold War, failure. Vanguard, failure. MW 2022, failure. BO6, failure. BO7, failure. Like, stop trying to bake a new cake. Go back to 2019, go pull out the original recipe and bake your cake. It's crazy, because, like, they had it. They had the formula. They literally had it. They literally had it. They literally had it. And then they were just like, oh, we should do this other thing. Why? They had the gun balance. Like I said, MW19. Gun balancing was perfect. Perfect gun balancing. And then randomly, oh, what if we make this one super strong? Why? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Same thing with Warzone. Okay, you drop in, you get your loadout, you do some contracts for money. And then it was like, what if we add a super bounty? What if we put self-revives everywhere? And what if we put advanced UAVs everywhere? And what if we put flares everywhere and zip lines everywhere? And it's like, what are you guys doing? You had the Warzone cake already. You baked it. That's it. This cake is finished. You try to put this cake back in the oven after you baked it? Like, you're going to burn the cake. And that's exactly what they did. They've been burning the cake ever since. It's crazy how this company went from literally having the answer to they can't get out of their own way. They keep tying their own shoelaces together. That's the sad part. Yo, they cry every time. They cry when they don't have UAVs, because Call of Duty, that's why I keep saying Call of Duty is the most hand-holdy game ever. That's why they don't play Battlefield. That's why they don't play games like PUBG, Battlefield, Apex, Fortnite. They don't play those games because they can't constantly have a red dot telling them where people are. They don't know how to use their eyes and ears, and they don't know how to use map awareness and map rotation. They can't think like, yo, there's a building at the top of that hill that's a power position. There could possibly be a team up there. Let's try to flank up there without being seen. They don't think that way. To them, it's like, I don't know where people are. I need a UAV. I need red dots. I need red dots. I need red dots. It's like they're brainless. I'm telling you, this is the only gaming community that's brainless. Everything is, give me a red dot, give me a red dot, give me a red dot. That's why they don't like other games. They said, oh, Fortnite is a kid's game. Okay, well, what about Apex? What about PUBG? Right? What about all those? What about every other VR that's out there? You know, the Fortnite excuse doesn't work for the other games. Oh, you want movement? Apex has movement, but how come they don't play Apex? You know what I'm saying? It's everything is an excuse with the COD community, and that's why they would never leave Call of Duty. It's the most brain dead game on the market. UAV, bounty, advanced UAV, and now look in BO7, there's this thing called the classified weapon. Every game in Resurgence and every game in Warzone, in the third to final circle, the classified weapon drops from the sky, and whoever is holding the classified weapon, they have a constant UAV for everybody on the map. Like, again, because they have to constantly handhold the people of this community. You're giving them a gun that tells them, that constantly pings where everybody is. Why? Why are we doing that in a battle royale when the whole purpose of a battle royale is using your eyes, using your ears, planning, awareness, rotations? Why would you give people a gun that tells them where everybody is? Literally makes no sense. But again, Call of Duty hand-holding. Call of Duty hand-holding. You know how many games we lost? I think it was like, when did we play? Monday or Wednesday? You know how many games we lost only because the team with the classified weapon basically knew where we were the whole time? And there was nothing we could do about it because, like, they know where we are. It's the stupidest thing with this game. Every time people complain about, like, oh, the next game better have red dots, I personally would rather not have any red dots. Let people start. Like, do you not have eyes? Honestly, you don't have eyes. Like imagine you're playing multiplayer and you're mad that you don't know where everybody is. Multiplayer, it's the smallest maps available. What do you mean? I used to play PUBG, and not once when I was playing PUBG did I ever think, man, I wish I had red dots so I can know where everybody is. Like, no, that's what made you the skilled player, was how I'm gonna properly rotate out of here, how I'm gonna properly move to the next building, how I'm gonna cross this street without getting seen, you know. That was the point. It's all good, Locke. It's crazy, but that's a COD thing, and this community they are so accustomed to it that they won't play if they don't get their red dots. That's the sadder part. They will not play if they don't get their red dots. Yeah, to me, a battle royale, that's what it's all about. A battle royale is all about, like, learn the map, learn the power positions, understand lines of sight, learn rotations. If you're playing with a team, you know, if you're not playing a solo, communication, if somebody's running a sniper on your team, you tell your sniper, hey, watch that lane, I'm gonna rotate over there, watch my back, you know. If you got a gunny, you tell the gunny, hey, come with me, let's go clear this building right here. You know, that's a battle royale to me. Not Pop a UAV. Pop a UAV. Pop a UAV. Pop an advanced UAV. Like, damn, dude. Do y'all even think? Do y'all even stop for 2 seconds and think? Do you use your brain? If hell yeah, if RedSec put UAVs, oh my god, they would be all over. They would be all over. 100%. To be honest, that's probably one of the reasons why they don't play RedSec. It's like they don't have constant information. You're 100% right on that one. If RedSec had red dots, they'd be all over it. And I hate that. I hate playing big maps where like, oh, at any time somebody can know my exact position on the map. Like, that defeats the whole purpose. Like, you think my team flanked and we took this power position just so the game could tell you exactly where I am? No. That's the whole point. That's the strategy. But that's why they love Reverb. Because you look at Reverb, and what's Reverb? You run around, shoot, die, spawn again. Run around, shoot, die, spawn, do it again. Run around, shoot, die, spawn, do it again. They don't, Call of Duty players, they don't like to think at all. Not even a little bit. They have zero capacity for brain power. It's just land in, shoot, die, spawn, get guns, do it again. Over and over, and over and over and over and over. Non-stop, a million times. Yeah, exactly. To them, every game is dead because it's like, oh, this doesn't feel like COD. This game's dead. This game doesn't play like COD. This game's dead. Look at all those content creators that were playing Arc Raiders. They were hyping it up. Hyping it up. Arc Raiders, Arc Raiders, Arc Raiders. But as soon as they realized, like, oh, this isn't playing like COD, that's it. No more Arc Raiders. Nobody's playing Arc Raiders anymore. Everybody went back to COD. Why? They missed them red dots. And now they're all saying you, oh no, Arc Raiders is dead, bro. That game's dead. That game's dead. I play Arc Raiders. That game's not dead to me. It ain't dead to me. I'm telling you, man, the red dots have this community, like, oh. Red dots and UAVs and bounties be killing the Call of Duty, man. They don't be knowing what to do. They hate every game. They hate everything. They don't have that constant information. Oh, this game is stupid. This game is boring. This game is dead. I don't even know where anybody is. I've heard people say that. I don't even know where anybody is. Hey, you mean using your brain? Is that what you're saying? Using your brain? You don't know how to use your brain? You don't know how to clear a building? Oh, that's right, because in Call of Duty, you don't clear buildings. It's just slippity slide into a door, slippity slide into a building, slippity slide into a hallway. Nobody clears buildings in Call of Duty. They have no idea what that even means. That's what I'm telling you. And Warwick's right. That's why they hate Battlefield. Because in Battlefield, they can't just omni slide into a building and, you know, bunny hop and shoot everyone. They can't do that in Battlefield. In Battlefield, you got to be strategic. They don't want strategy. They want brainless thinking. They want brainless thinking. And Battlefield is not brainless thinking. And so they hate it. That's what it is. That's what it is with every game. Oh, Fortnite's for kids. And Apex, I just don't like it. And PUBG is too boring. And Battlefield, it just doesn't feel like COD. There's always an excuse. For every game they play, they always have an excuse.
I hate crowds that much.
For every single game they play, they always have an excuse. And every excuse is basically them telling you why this game is not Call of Duty. They don't like this game because it's not Call of Duty. They don't like that game because it's not Call of Duty. Remember X-Defiant? Oh my god, this is made from the people who made the old CODs. So why'd they stop playing it? Why'd they stop playing it? Oh, that's right, because it didn't quite feel like COD. So then X-Defiant was just another dead game. Back to COD they went. They talk about movement. Go play the finals. Literally no fall damage either. You could jump straight off a building and chase somebody. It's the perfect fucking game. Unlimited ammo. You never have to worry about ammo. Unlimited ammo. You get to pick different classes, different play styles. Every weapon is balanced, literally from the ninja stars to the ARs to the LMGs. Everything's balanced. Oh, they don't like that either. Oh, that's right, because it's not COD. Got it. When they announced Red Set, yo, Battlefield's dropping a BR, you know, it's gonna be crazy. Oh, no red dots. This doesn't feel like COD. And everybody went back to Warzone, back to Verdansk. The map we had 6 years ago. I stopped playing because, like I told you, the mechanics. But I didn't stop playing because it didn't have red dots. I didn't stop playing because I couldn't pop UAVs every 2 seconds. I still have X-Defiant installed too. That's funny. Yeah, I never uninstalled mine. Yeah, Apex is too much of a skill gap, and the problem is, and it's not just a skill gap, is that there's not a lot of Timmys out there for them to pub stomp. That's what it is. Because you gotta remember, the pub stomping is the other part of the equation. They get to drop into Warzone, and there's a lot of casuals that like to play COD. And you know, with Warzone, you eventually get like that Timmy lobby. So they boom, oh shit, I dropped 75 in Warzone today, but it was against like 75 casuals and most people are tired. Can't do that in Apex, right? You can't do that. But because they can't pub stomp in Apex, you know, they just don't like it. And they'll tell you, oh no, the game's good, you know, there's just something about it that I just don't like. You know, the game's good. I know what they're on about. I know what they're on about. They're not gonna But I get it. They're no different. They're no different than the Madden and the 2K players. Madden and 2K players, they're gonna keep playing the same game, throwing a ball or dribbling a ball, and they don't like anything else. They don't like shooters. They don't like RPGs. They don't like adventure games. They don't like horror games. They don't like thinking games either. They're the sports guys. All they do is throw a football, dribble a basketball. That's all they know. That's what's good for them. They have no interest in anything else. But that's the funny thing. We say that they might as well play against bots, so they added a casual mode where there are bots, and then they got mad. Oh, I'm playing against a bunch of bots. Well, wait a minute. Aren't you doing the same thing when you guys were reverse boosting, playing against, you know, 0 KD players who have never picked up a controller before? When you guys were VPNing, playing in other regions, playing against little 5-year-old kids playing Call of Duty for the first time. Aren't they bots as well? See, because Call of Duty players, they have this weird arrogance and narcissism about them. I don't want to play against AI bots. I want to play against a real human who doesn't know how to play the game so I could stomp him. It's the narcissism of it. It's the ego of it. Because it's better to play against a little 6-year-old who's playing Call of Duty for the first time and stomp him than to just play an AI with a harder difficulty. Nah, that's not the same. They don't want to play AI bots. They want to play little kids and dads coming home from work tired, just trying to chill after a long day, or trying to play before they have to go to work. That, yeah, they want to pub stomp there. But if you make them play casuals against AI, oh, this game is stupid. I'm playing AI. Ah, so it's the narcissism. You just want to be able to beat up on a human that you know is not as skillful. I got it. I got it. I understand. I understand the game. I understand the game now. I understand what you mean. All of Duty, I'm telling you, COD players think they're slick. And I'm like, guys, you guys are not slick. A lot of you like to think you are, but the narcissism shows. The narcissism and the ego absolutely shows. Yeah, I don't know why you were getting put in Europe servers locked. I don't know what that was about. That was weird.
Not as scary as it looks.
Like I remember watching your streams, and you were always in like Europe servers on like 150 ping. It was crazy. Yeah, exactly. So now the nuke challenge came back yesterday for season 4 Reloaded, and I saw that too. Now everybody's complaining. Oh my God, lobbies are so sweaty. Lobbies are so sweaty. Right, because the narcissism wants them to only fight little Timmy bots, so that then they can drop a nuke and say, "Look, I'm the world's greatest. I got a nuke on little Timmy bots. I'm better than everybody." Exactly, saying we shouldn't have a casuals mode, right? Because now they filtered the pool. You see, they're like a bunch of like college varsity players who want to play middle school basketball kids, and then every time they have to play another college varsity player, they're like, "Yo, man, well, like I don't want to be trying all the time. I don't want to be trying all the time. Why I gotta try all the time?" I'm like, "Bro, you're a varsity college player. You should be playing somebody at your level." And they're like, "Yeah, but I don't want to be trying all the time." You don't make any sense. You don't make any sense. You don't want to play somebody as skilled as you to prove who's the more skilled player? That doesn't make any sense. That's like professional basketball players talking about, "Yo, can we play some of the WNBA teams sometimes, bro? We play 82 games a year. Can we play the WNBA like 20 times a year at least so we could relax?" That's what they sound like. It's crazy. Imagine LeBron James talking about, "Yo, can we just play some of the women sometimes because I'm tired?" That's how crazy they sound. And you only hear that in Call of Duty. You literally don't hear that in any other game. Only Call of Duty players will tell you, I am the best player in the world, but I don't want to be trying all the time. What? What athlete do you know says, I don't want to prove my skill among the best? I've never heard a professional athlete say that. I don't want to prove myself against the best. I want to play lesser players sometimes. What? Who raised these people? It's crazy words, the shit you hear in the Call of Duty community.
If it's worth doing quickly.
And like I said, you only hear it in COD, man. I have never heard such a thing in Apex, in Fortnite, in PUBG, in the finals, in nothing. I've never heard people talk that way. Call of Duty is the only place where they talk like that. Oh, get chased by a bear. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, the shit you hear in Call of Duty. And they'll defend that shit, too. They will die on that hill. They will absolutely die on that hill. I don't want to be sweating all the time. Bro, you're a high-skilled player. That's a you problem. You are a high-skilled player. Nah, because you don't understand, bro, because I'm just trying to make some content. Nobody gives a damn that you're trying to make content. Like, you trying to make content, and I'm trying to teach my son how to play Call of Duty. So, you say it's not fair to you, the skilled player, to play another skilled player, but it should be fair to my son to get stomped by you because you're trying to make content? It's the narcissism, bro. Like, it's right there in the open. Oh, I don't want to sweat all day because I'm trying to make this content. And my son's trying to learn COD. My little 9-year-old son is trying to learn COD for the first time, and I'm trying to teach him the ropes. But no, here you come, top 250, trying to stomp him because you want to make your content. So it should be fair to you, the better player, but not fair to my son, the lesser skilled player. The narcissism is so out of control in the Call of Duty community. A psychologist needs to get involved at this point. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy how delusional this community is. I watch Apex. I watch Imperial How all them. I've been watching them for years, and all the way when they do their tournaments, their $100,000 tournament, $1 million tournaments. I watch Fortnite players. I've been watching them for years. I follow PUBG players because I've been playing it for years. In the last like 2 years, I've been watching the finals a lot because I like the finals. Never hear those people talk that way. As soon as you put on a Call of Duty streamer, you hear them arguing with chat. Chat, I don't want to sweat all day, chat. Chat, I'm just trying to make some content. I'm just trying to get some videos out for YouTube, chat. You know, I'm just trying to get some video off for TikTok, chat. Bro, the delusion and narcissism is fucking... It's driving them insane. It's driving them insane. They don't even know how to do it. And then they'll get mad at their chat for calling them out. Chat, you don't understand, chat. You're not a content creator. You imagine Michael Jordan talking about the playoffs are too hard every year? The playoffs should be easier? Bro, what? What? Just imagine that shit. Imagine the audacity of Michael Jordan talking about, man, the playoffs are always so hard every year. They shouldn't be. Oh, but content. I don't give a damn about your content. I don't care about your content. If you are a highly skilled player, your content is your skill. That is your content. Your skill is your content. I don't care that you're trying to make a TikTok. I literally don't. I literally don't care that you're trying to make a TikTok. It's crazy fucking work in this community, man. Everything with them is content. And this is why I say a lot of Call of Duty players, they don't actually like Call of Duty. It's right now, the few who have monetized it it's 100% strictly for the money. If they couldn't, if tomorrow they stopped monetization on YouTube, TikTok, all that, if monetization ended tomorrow, in one day, 50% of COD content creators wouldn't play COD anymore. Because they don't actually love the video games. They love the monetization of the video. Well, a lot of these supposed, you know, I'm a COD boy. They're not COD boys. They're content COD boys. They're content COD boys. If the monetization goes away, they're not gonna play this fucking game. Why? Why would they play a game that they can't make money on? Imagine playing a video game without you getting paid. That's crazy. That's insanity. Who would do that? Who would play a video game they enjoy if they want to be paid? Crazy talk. A lot of these people don't like COD and they don't like video games at all. They literally don't like video games. They like posting to YouTube to monetize it. They like posting to TikTok to monetize it. They like posting to Facebook to monetize it. They do not like video games.
Let's blow this place a new asshole.
And that's the difference. I make content. My channel is not monetized. But I'm not making content because I'm trying to make money off of it. I'm making content because I'm already playing the game and I play with all of you guys and we like to just kick it, have a good time and laugh. So I stream it like I'm doing right now. Look, this zombie stream, this isn't monetized. I'm not making any money off this stream, but I figured I'm already gonna be playing zombies. Let me just go live. Telling you, a lot of people, they don't like video games. They don't at all. Not even a little bit. It's all about the next clip for them. Damn, I gotta get a clip. They go play for like 2 hours to get a clip and then log off because they hate it. You see it every day online. Yeah, I don't play other games because my views go down. Exactly. So now they're stuck playing a game they hate strictly because of the views, and that's where you could tell, like, yo, the reason why your views go down is because people can tell you're not having fun, and when they can tell you're not having fun, they don't want to watch you. And a lot of them can't even hold conversation. Damn, like, why you had to send me money? Now I gotta delete the whole VOD because I just said I wasn't doing this for money. You ruined the whole VOD now. That's it. This is never gonna stay live. Now I look like a liar. Nah, I appreciate it, Log. Thank you. I'm taking that $10 and I'm putting it towards GTA 6. So just know that you own 10% stake in my copy of GTA 6. You're like an investor. You're officially one of my GTA 6 investors. But yeah, man, like, you see that all the time. Another thing you see on, if you go through social media, you see people talking about, damn, gaming is dead right now. Gaming is dead right now. And it's like, no, there's plenty of games. It's just y'all don't like video games. And the reason why they think gaming is dead is because, like you said, if they don't get the views, then they don't play. Because they're not playing to have fun. They're not playing to be entertaining content creators. They're playing for the money. They don't like the game. They don't care for the game. They don't care for their audience. They don't care for their chat. They just want the fun. It's basically they go live to be like, yo, chat, pay me. That's it. I don't care about anybody in chat, just pay me. I'm only here for you to pay me. I don't care about this stupid game. I don't care about none of y'all in my chat. Just pay me. And that's why a lot of them be like, oh, gaming is dead right now. There's nothing to play. There's no games to play. So there's like 1,000 games on the market right now. It's literally like 1,000 video games. What do you mean there's nothing to play? What you mean by that? Yeah, gaming ain't dead. Your brain is. There's always been video games to play. Y'all just don't like video games and you're scared to say it. Gaming ain't dead. I told you at the beginning of this stream, I play zombies off stream all the time. I play endgame off stream all the time. Battlefield, I was telling a lot. All the grinding I did in Battlefield, I did it offline. I didn't even stream it. I didn't record it. I didn't post no videos. I was just playing Battlefield because I enjoyed playing Battlefield at the time. I was playing multiplayer. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about who was watching me. It wasn't about that. It wasn't about nothing. It was like, oh shit, I'm gonna go play Battlefield and unlock some stuff and grind some stuff up. But everybody, our game is dead. No. It's you. It's just you. It's just you. Because you can't monetize whatever it is that you want to do. So now you think gaming is dead. But gaming is very much alive. Crazy work, man, but like this community above all others is the one I'm disgusted with. Our community above all others is the one I'm disgusted with. Yeah, I always hear you talking about the VR and stuff. That's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of these people don't understand that video game is a hobby. It always has been. Especially for us older gamers. Like I grew up when gaming wasn't online. So I had no one to play video games. It was just me, the controller, and my TV. It was always a singular hobby. It was just me in the game. There was nobody around. I wasn't in a room full of people. You know, there was no online. There was no chat. There was no posting it online. You would buy video games and play them for yourself as a hobby, as entertainment. And that's why the good old Nintendo, man, just sitting there playing Mario all day long, and nobody would see me. Nobody would know I existed, but I was having fun because it was just me in the game. And that's why the internet generation, this new generation of kids, that's why they don't find anything fun, because they need attention. Everything with them is ego and narcissism. It's all about look at me. And if they're not being looked at, then it's not fun for them. They have to be looked at. That's why everything is a clip. Oh, how many views can this clip get? How many views can my stream get? How many views can my video get? Everything is about being seen. They don't do anything for personal enjoyment. They don't have hobbies. Like their hobby is how many views can I get on my stream today? That's their hobby. Their hobby is how many followers can I get today? That's their hobby. Their hobby is their narcissism. And that's why this generation is different. That's why they're so bored all the time. Because they don't know. Yeah, society has changed so much. They don't know how to entertain themselves. Like, I have a basketball court outside. And no, I didn't buy it for my kids. I bought it for me. When it gets hot outside, I'll be outside just shooting. I don't gotta record it and post a clip. Oh, look at me, guys. I went outside and touched grass. Like, nope. I just be out there shooting hoops by myself. I don't tell nobody. Like, they don't know what hobbies are. It's sad. It's literally sad.
Nine. Nope. Never again.
That's why everything to them is about being seen. And if they're not being seen, it's boring. And that's what's ruining this generation. Everything. Like, look, they go out to eat. Picture of their food. They go out to a concert. Live streaming from the concert. They go to a movie. Oh, selfie from the movie. Guess where I am? It's like everything is about being seen. And if they're not being seen, they're not having fun. It's like they're psychologically broken. It's crazy and sad at the same time. Instant gratification, but as long as somebody is hitting that level. It's crazy, and that's why in a way that's why these video game companies be scrambling to try to like push games out, updates, all that, because they understand they understand the generation they're dealing with. They got to keep their attention span. Everything is constant updates, constant patches, new all the time, because this generation, the moment they're not, you can't keep their attention, you lost them. Level 20. That's not bad. 20 levels in 25 rounds in how many minutes? 30 minutes. That's not bad. And yeah, man. And the reason why they have to do so many updates and patches is because somebody's always complaining. Oh, hey, I love the game, but like, you guys, what if you guys tweak this? What if you guys fix this? What if you guys added this? What if you guys took this off? Hey, can you guys try this? It's a constant. I need more. I need more. I need more. I need a change. I need something new. I need something different. Generation is hooked, man. Generation is hooked. And they have no patience. And they have no patience, because when something breaks, if it's not fixed within 30 seconds, they start questioning, what is this company doing? What is this company doing? I'm from a time where things took weeks, if not months, to fix. The fact that, like, TikTok will be broken for 30 minutes, they're in full panic. I'm so glad I grew up when I grew up, honestly. Every day, the more I see stuff online, the more thankful I am I grew up when I grew up. Because, man, it's bad out here. It's bad out here for this generation. Witchfire. Why does that sound familiar? Why does that sound familiar? another bear. I think I'm gonna stop there because I know the XP hard cap. Yep, on 27. Ah, there you go. They heard you. They gave you what you wanted in a good way. All right, let's see. Got this one to 21. I don't even know how many levels this gun has. 42. All right, I got it exactly halfway. So I don't have the monolithic, which that seems to be the go-to suppressor here. That's level 39. Jesus. Although this fire rate break also seems to be decent. 3-round hyper burst. Location damage multiplier. Only 10%. No, that's not enough. Bullet velocity, level 26. That's the one I need. So I need to get this. Yeah, and that's what's good about video games, man. Variety is important. Like every video game shouldn't feel the same. Every video game shouldn't be the same. Like they should feel different. Even if they're in the same category, if it's a shooter. Because there's like extraction shooters, there's battle royale shooters, there's respawn shooters, there's mission based shooters. I want the variety. I prefer the variety because it depends like what mood I'm in, what do I want to play. Just because it's a shooter doesn't mean that it has to be constant conflict or the opposite. Depending on the kind of shooter, I want to be in constant conflict. So I would like that. I like that video games have that variety. Like you say, most people would be bored, but that's just not the game for them. So, but to me, I prefer that. I like different. I put damaging now. 50 round is at level 32. All right, so we gotta go a little more for that. None of this is unlocked. Get that. Fire to ADS. I mean, this gun feels good, but it's just weak damage-wise. Look, and it's strict vertical recoil, so anybody can control this. Mouse or controller. It needs a little bit of a damage buff. It's time we had a new weapon to use in this game. Let's see, what do I want to do now? I don't know if I want to finish ranking this right now. I did the event. I unlocked all of this. Executioner's Duet. Oh, I forgot there's a new melee. Is it 1 or 2? can't even. I can't even look at this. I can't even look at the melee. That sucks. What's the camo challenge? It kills, right? Element. Block all the 500 elims in a. Damn, that's a lot. Yeah, man. Speaking of which, you know, I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna put on Arc Raiders real quick. I think I'm gonna put on Arc Raiders real quick. 1 second. 1 second. Like I have 600 hours in Arc Raiders. Crazy work. I have 600 hours. Oh, I gotta change the display to graph. People saying this game is dead, but to me, it's like I I like this game. I don't know. I don't know what to tell people. I don't know what to tell people. I like Arc Raiders. See if I can get one of my trials done. Let's see. Yo, this game, man, I have so many hours in this game. It's crazy. Um, Trials. I still gotta do destroy pops. I gotta 3-star this. What do I have in my inventory? I have enough stuff. I gotta get rid of something. I gotta get rid of something. I gotta go destroy pops. I have so many guns I don't use. I don't use any. Can I put that attachment on? Oh, they all have it already. Let me just this temporarily. I gotta craft the key. All right, let's see if we can go do destroy pops. Let's try it. Let's try Berry City. Oh, is there no audio playing? Hold on, I gotta fix the audio too. Yeah, hold on. Let me add. I gotta add the audio for the game because I keep them separated. That should work right there. Why is this game not cute? Do I need to pick a different map? I should have audio now. No, I'm not using voice meter here. In Streamlabs, I capture all the audio individually. So like my desktop, each game, my microphone, I separate everything right in Streamlabs. I like to have direct control right in Streamlabs so that way I can just mute or unmute it right here instead of like having to do it in voice meter and things like that. All right, let's see. We're looking for pops. We're looking for pops. I don't know how many pops I need, but sure it's a few. I think there's pops in this building here. Yeah, I hear them. There's one. They're good. I'm looking for pops. I'm trying to do pops trials.
What on the trial? I didn't even check this trial this week. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, pops is one of them. Leaper damage is another. Oh, there's a bunch of arcs out there. Let's see, and I gotta go through every building looking for pops. Alright, where else are there pops? I think oh, across the street. I know where. I know where.
It's a leaper over here.
I'm good with the leaper. I'm good with the leaper right now.
Right here across the street in Plaza Road, or whatever this is over there.
Oh, he almost got me. I gotta get across the street. Because I know that house has pops. I know this house over here has pops, so let's get down there. Oh, that leaper is on somebody. I think one of these houses has pops. It has a shredder. Alright, let's see. Shredder, what do you got for me? Must had pops before. No, it didn't load this time. Yeah, they didn't load this time. Alright. Off we go.
No gas here.
Let's see. I just gotta go house by house until I find them. Really not gonna find the pops. That's crazy. No pop. No, not here. The store never has pops. Let's see. Oh, research. Research has pops. Research has pops. Yeah. Research and space travel. And I think the house across the street to the left over there. across the park. I said across the street. Let's see. Are they in here? Are they in here? Oh, there it is. Oh, there's another one. That was weird. It was stuck in a corner. Alright, so how many do I need? That was 3, 6, 9. We need 9. Alright, now we know the number. Oh, there's a pop down there. Let's go. And I just shot the rail. Parking garage has them. There's one right there. Let's see, is there another one? There's usually more. There's usually more. There's usually more. Oh, hospital has them. Let's go check out hospital for some pops. That Hornet is upside down on fire. Kind of weird. Oh, he's pissed. How many pops do I need? I think I need 3 more. Let's see if hospital has its usual set of pops. Oh, nope. Somebody's already battling them. Yep, alright. We gotta go look in the building across the street. Across the park. See if they're in that building over there. Looking for pops. Trying to do pop trials. Wait, what am I hearing? I'm hearing something big walking around here. Oh, the train station. The train station. The train station. The train station has pops. There we go. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're making progress. Did I hear another one? I did hear another one. Ooh, something big just landed over there. Hold on, we don't want to get caught in the open. We don't want to get caught out in the open. Oh, it's a bombardier, yeah. We definitely want to be careful with that. Some of these low houses be having pops too sometimes. You know, it's all RNG, unfortunately. Oh, I heard one. Unless that's a fireball. Fireball. I need pops though. I don't need fireballs. Another fireball. Oh, I'm outside the window. Holy crap. Oh, and now the bombardier's looking at me. I would fight it if it wasn't hiding behind a tree. But it's kind of hiding behind a tree, so I can't see it. So hard to fight it when you can't see it. Oh, there he is. I'll take its legs out. He's dead! Good job, everybody. Good shooting. I only want one cell as a reward, and you guys can take the rest.
I'm just looking for arc thermal lining.
Arc thermal lining. Well, if I find it, it's all yours.
Hey, I'll let you know if I find a core.
I only require one as a trophy. You gotta establish dominance against the other arcs, so you show them the cell.
Hey, right here. Who needed that core?
I just need one.
Alright, here you go.
You are a scholar. Thank you. Steel or lining. Oh, you know what? Check the probes, by the way. The probes always have them, too. There's a probe right there in the middle of the park.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the probes literally always have them.
Dang. None of them here. I haven't found a single one yet.
Yeah, me neither.
So I got two here. I got one.
Hey, it's all good. You on the fair and square?
Yeah, I'm telling you, 100% the probes. That's what you want. Oh, that one's taken off. Oh, that one just left. All right, let's see. Did I do pop trials? I need one more pop. See if these respawned already. Yes, they did. Come here, little pop. And there is never anything in here. I hear more pops, or do I? I'm not sure what I'm hearing. Garage, maybe? Yes. Garage. There it is. Alright, now let's circle back to hospital. If those respawned. Round and round we go. You know what? I'm gonna check this probe for him. Oh, a bastion! Mistakes were made! Oh, that is the man. I seen you run up behind, and I'm like, what is he doing?
Risk it for the biscuit.
I'm like, what is he doing back there? And I'm like, I saw the smoke. I'm like, he's up to something. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Hey, good job, bro. Good job.
I was like, is he?
Scared, not gonna lie.
I was like, is he crazy? Why is he that close?
Tickle his bunghole.
Perfectly executed. Perfectly executed.
You see the thermal lining or performance here? Could use that.
I got you. I got you. Actually, you know what? Let me check the probe right here since I just breached it. There is one performance still here. I will drop it for you.
Hey,
There it is.
my man.
There you go.
You get a core yet?
I got one. So if you took the rest, it's all good.
Oh, no, that's good. Team effort.
Team effort. I think you did 97% of the work on that one.
Hey, you distracted him. It's perfect. Can't be like a legend hiding in the middle.
Man, there's so many pieces to this thing. I never know what I've searched already.
Yeah, right?
All right, I got what I needed.
Yeah. You trying to extract?
Let me see. Did I get my last pop? Yeah, I could extract. I made my pop trial, so I'm good. I got what I needed.
Let's do it.
All right.
Roll deep.
Parkour. Oh, spiders.
Nah, my house burned down.
Parkour. There we go.
Hell yeah, brother.
That was a good run. That was a good run.
Hey, good run.
I got my trials done. Now we're getting with the little pop shuffle.
Hey, damn, break it down.
Yeah, there you go. And then when the pop was gonna hit me, I hit him with a little one of these. Watch. It came under my leg. Boop. It went right under me. It didn't even get me.
Kick him away.
Oh, man. I love this game. This game is just silly for no reason.
Right? People keep saying it's falling off, but not for me.
I treat it like a single player game, even though I know I could get shot in the back, but I still treat it like a single player game. That's really all it is.
Yeah, you get a good string of good,
Yeah.
friendly lobbies, and it's good to go.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, have a good one, man.
Hey, GG's, good stuff.
GG.
I love this game. I literally love this game. I literally can't get tired of arc raiders. I don't care what anybody says. There's always something to do. There's trials. There's stuff to build. There's stuff to craft. There's challenges. I be doing stupid stuff. I be climbing on top of the matriarch and trying to put a deadline on it the same way he did. He put a deadline on the back of the bastion. I be doing the same thing. I look hurricane runs. I might go do a hurricane run, see what I find. Let's sell this, make some money. Keep the sell. It says I'm over inventory. What do I have over? Oh, that new part they gave me. They're always giving me stuff I don't want. Like, I don't use shotgun silencers, so we just sell that instantly. But now I gotta make room because I gotta keep this cell. So something has to go. Something that I don't need has to get sold. What is this? A flanking augment. I don't need this random augment sitting here. So let's sell that because I need to keep this cell. And then can I repair this gun? I guess I could repair it to free up some more space. Nope. I don't have enough parts to repair it. Let's see. Oh, this will give me more. That gives me 3. I need 4, right? If I do this, and now I should have made more space. Except I didn't. Why didn't I make space? Hold on. I have too much of something. I don't need this extra motion core. There you go. I've been having too much stuff. I don't need this either. Yeah, recycle one of these. I don't need all that. And I don't need the candy bars. I have all these Leaper Pulse units. What am I doing? Why am I keeping these? Oh, I know why I'm keeping these. Because I was trying to come up with enough value for the trader so he could give me another 12 stash spot. But I don't have enough. I don't have enough. I need more. I really needed those cells. Even though I told them I didn't need them, I actually did need them. But it's alright, because that gives me more time to play the game. What can we do? What can we do? Hurricane? Nothing I'm looking for. No, we're gonna go back to Buried City and we're gonna try to get some cells. We gotta try to collect some cells.
Better to buy now than regret later. Got everything you need? Waste it.
We need enough ammo to do this too, so let's be strategic.
Nice outfit, Raider.
Like, wait, why is everything by category? There we go. Whoa. Oh. By rarity. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's try to go get some cells. Let's go do Buried City again. And try to get some cells. You gotta find the fun in the game. That's the thing. You gotta find the fun in the game. Gotta find the fun. Yeah, man. Like that round, I was just messing around. You talk to people. Everybody's doing their own thing. You know, you find the fun. You gotta find the fun in the game. Like that, like the guy said the same thing. He said it before I even said anything. He said, "Oh, people say this game's dead, but he still enjoys it." Same. People say this game's dead, but I'm still enjoying it. So it ain't dead to me. Let's see if we could find. We gotta kill a big arc. We gotta get some cells. Doesn't matter. Bastion, Bombardier, it doesn't matter. We gotta get some cells. Ooh, mystery bag. You know what? I'll take this stuff. see. Is there anything here? I don't see anything here. Oh, there's a bastion. Yes. Let's fight the bastion. I need him to come over here. Don't take out your legs, Bastion. Don't take out your legs. We're gonna take out your legs, Bastion. Just give me that little crab leg. Give me that little crab leg. How am I not hitting him? I literally saw my grenade launcher go through him. Like, genuinely. That didn't even make sense. I hear a raider cache somewhere in this park. Oh, is this all considered one piece? It is, even though it has 3 search points. Is there another one? Behind the tree. I'm like, I see the smoke. I see it. I visibly see it. Did I search all of this? I can never tell what I searched. God only knows how many things I've ever left behind, because I can't tell if I searched something or not. There's a raider cache. Probably nothing I need in it. It never usually is. Yeah, like I said. Let's see. He's less ammo than I anticipated, if I'm being honest. Wait, hold on. Sometimes there's little pops here. The little pops be hiding. Oh, I think they're on this side. Watch. I heard the fireball. I heard the fireball. Where is it? There it is. I'm like, I know I heard it. Quick, easy run. I got like 8 cells out of that. We gonna throw those in inventory, and we're gonna go right back in. Sometimes that's how it goes. I got all these cells real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Put those in inventory, then we go right back in and do another run. That's how it is. Sometimes you guys them little quick 5-minute runs. You get in, get out, boom, boom, and then you go back and finish whatever you had to do. But now I gotta get rid of some stuff because I got too much stuff. Let's see. I got a lot of shield recharges that I just don't need. Yeah, see, because I'm trying to get the stash expansion, and I gotta just keep what I need right now. All these, I don't need these many. Get rid of all that, and let's keep that, and let's sell this little coffee pot. And now let's go back. Let's do it again. Go back. We do it again. All right. We look for big arcs again. Same deal. Same deal, new map. Well, not new map, new round. It's the same map. Yeah, bastions and bombardiers is really the way to go because they're the ones that drop like 6 cells at least. Sometimes you can get 8 out of it, the way I did there, but they usually drop like 6. There's the bombardier over there. That comet is moving like he saw someone. Let's just get that out of the way. Bro, chill. I'm not even trying to fight. Congrats, bro. You got a hall cracker. Enjoy it. And that's how it goes sometimes. And we block him, so we never have to see him again. That's how it goes sometimes. Brian the hobo. You die to the rats in the corners. Let's see. But then we do one of these. Where is my workshop? We do one of these. And then my inventory's full. Well, I can't get my inventory unless I move something. How about now? Can I put an augment now? There we go. I gotta buy a shield because I don't have one. Shield. I'm gonna have to buy my ammo again. That part is not fun. Let's see. I still keep that stuff. I keep my stems, my shields. This thing. Oh, I gotta get my lore grenades again. Bruh. Let's see. This is why I have $5.3 million. This is why I have $5.3 million. Because you do run into rats. You do run into rats. What else did I have? Ammo. Oh, my defibs. I usually keep defibs because I do help people. And then now I just need to get ammo.
I'll keep it short. What do
So
you
we'll
need?
do 120 because they stack in twos. Yeah, that's why I always keep cash. That's the beauty of it. That's why I don't be worried about it. Like, okay, he killed me. Okay, good shit. Good for you.
Yeah, it's
But
fair play.
I keep money for that. What else do we need? I think that's all we need for now. Maybe another stack of 24.
Looks like that's that.
I need advanced mechanicals, and to make advanced mechanicals, yeah, I could do that. Actually, before we upgrade, because I'm always thinking ahead.
Back again?
I am always thinking ahead. I always keep a spare ready to upgrade. That is the difference between me and these other players. I'm always thinking ahead. He takes my whole cracker. I already have another one waiting in my inventory right here on top of the one that I already have sitting right here. See? I'm always steps ahead. Actually, I want this silencer. I'm always steps ahead thinking about this stuff. So in essence, what did he take from me? Not much. Not much. What am I missing? I did this. Oh, I have to hit complete. I didn't even realize I had to hit complete. The Batina is better against arc now. They made it stronger against arcs. The Beretta pistol is still the same. Shoots fast, so yeah, the Berletta's still good. It shoots really fast. If you have a good trigger finger, it shoots really fast, so it hasn't really changed. Like, I don't think anything got nerfed. They buffed stuff, and everything else basically stayed the same. Where the hell am I? Why am I on the edge of the map?
Let's go to the red tower.
And I'm in a pre-started game too. Look, I'm 23 minutes in. Look, you can see the giant arc in the background. Walking. Yeah, dude. It's still good. That's what I'm saying. It's definitely still good. Oh, too late. Oh, they saw me. Just want to see what's in here. Yeah, come on. Come on. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see. I don't have much time. They started me with, what was it, 24 minutes left? Let's see. Well, the big arcs are probably dead already.
Oh, the tubes supposed to refresh.
Oh, he came in like Superman. That was cool as hell. I don't even know where you came from.
I was kind of hoping to get the bombardier with the shock thing, but get by so quick.
That they refresh every 15 minutes, so there's supposed to be a long round.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you'll have time then. You'll have time. There'll be another one.
Guys, anyone have like a those like a cooler and battery?
No, I don't
like
have.
a battery.
No, I don't have anything yet. No. Or there's a shredder down there. Any scraps left on this, maybe? Any scraps? A lot of alloy. Alloy I don't need. Ah, man, Arc Raiders. I have to switch it up. Alright, yeah, there's nothing left in there. No, nothing I could use at least. Oh, look at him. Oh no, mistakes were made. Rocketeer, why is he so low? What is he looking for? I want to fight him, just not out in the open. Yeah, shredders are in every map now. So you gotta be careful. And they go outside. Hold on, I wanna fight this Rocketeer, but I can't fight him out in the open. That would be a huge mistake. I hear a spider. Where is it? Oh, I lost him. Hold on, I hear him, but I lost him. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Let's dance. Let's dance, Rocketeer. Wait, where is he? Good shots. Good shots, good shots. You can take the parts if you want them.
E Pro.
You can take it. You can take it. It's yours.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's on the roof.
There.
All right, the Bombardier is back. Oh no, it's a Bastion. Thought it was a Bombardier. He's a little upset, but it's okay.
Oh,
He's a little upset. You guys can take the stuff. I just want one cell. I only need one. You guys can take the rest. Oh, you okay? That was a big fall. Oh, you know what? I'll use mechanicals. I could use mechanical components. Wait, where was that? Mechanical. That one right there. All right, you guys can have the rest. Thank you, thank you. What up, Holy? I played zombies for 2 hours, Holy. You missed it. And then we moved on to Arc Raiders. Actually, hold on. I'm getting a phone call I might need to take here. I might have to wrap here, though, because I do need to take this phone call. Yeah, I'm going to have to wrap here, fellas. I got to call this person back because I do need to take this call. But yeah, I did zombies for 2 hours, and then we started doing some Arc Raiders. Yeah, I'm gonna just extract, and then I'm gonna wrap it there. It was a good run though. Somebody killed me in the last round, but I literally got all my stuff right back. That's how the game goes, you know. It is what it is. But I got everything back. All he took from me was an anvil and a hole cracker, and look, I got my anvil and hole cracker right back. Easy peasy, no stress. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Let's go.
You got it? You're in, you're in, you're in? Perfect.
Let's go.
Wait, 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 there's one more.
Okay, okay.
You sure? Hurry, 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 hurry.
Come on, come on.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can make it, you can make it, you can make it. Good stuff. All right, back to Speranza. All right, yeah, I'm gonna wrap there. I appreciate it. Warwick, nice chat. Locke, appreciate you guys stopping by. Holy, thank you for stopping by. You missed the zombie stream. We did stream for 2 hours, but I might go live later again. I might be back on Arc Raiders because I did zombies already, and I play a lot. I play all of Arc Raiders offline, so I have like 600 hours into this game. But I appreciate y'all stopping by and hanging out. I didn't plan this. I just kind of went live, so appreciate it. But that's all I got for now.